we are done already with our software deployment. So this time, I'm gonna show you how to create a printer. Then we're going to deploy this printer into a domain or in a specific user within the domain. First thing is we're going to create a new printer here here in our control panel. So as you can see, guys, in our previous discussion, we have already used the Epson version class driver in our previous discussion. So this time, we're going to create another printer for our another user. So we're going to add here a printer. So if you don't have a driver here in our Windows Server 2000 R2, you can add here another printer. Oh, guys, this is just a sample printer for you to have practice for printer deployment in Windows Server 2012 R2. So we're going to tap this one. So next, we have here, we're going to add a printer. So we're going to use the Dell laser print, our default printer. We're going to tap next. We have here the printer name, Dell 1103 laser printer. We can text this one, then next, then finish. So as you can see, guys, we have here already our printer, which is the Dell 1103 laser printer. Then we're going to share this one, of course. We're going to share this printer list in the directory for us to find this printer in the group policy management in the directory. Then we're going to okay this one. Okay, so we are done already with our printer. Then we're going to access the tools for we're going to deploy this one in our Windows Server 2012 R2 papunta sa ating client. So, group policy management. Make sure always, guys, na kung saan kayo magde-deploy ng printer, dapat doon kayo papunta sa ginawa nyong group policy. So, we have here the CSS 12 or the grade 12 CSS. We're going to edit this one. Then, punta tayo, guys, sa policy. We have here two types of policy, the computer policy and the user policy. We're going to use the user configuration, which is the Windows settings, then the printer deployment. Then we're going to deploy the printer, of course. We have here the sample for a server. We're going to use this one as our double check mo natin. So, keyboard is not working because I am using a virtual machine for this practice. Then we're going to check the name of the server, which is we can access here in this PC, this properties. Okay, we can check this one. We have here the name of your computer, which is the Win server, or we can copy this one, computer description. Maybe to change this one. Then we're going to okay this one, or then copy this name of computer. Then we're going to paste this one in our group policy, which is the deploy printer. Then we can add another slash for. Then we're going back to our printer. We're going to copy this one for the properties. This one, okay, so we can close this one for a while. Then check this one. We're going to add. Then we have here the Dell 1103 laser printer. So as you can see, guys, we have already our printer. Then we're going to close this one. Then back to our server manager, the tools. We're going to check our print management. Okay, so we have here the Dell 1103 printer. So we're going to deploy with the group policy management. We're going to browse this one. So we are using the CSS12 folder, server local for default configuration, CSS12, our group policy. We're going to the user apply this GPO for the per user, then the computer this per machine. So we're going to add this one, then apply. Going to tap OK, then OK. Then as you can see guys, we have already our print management deployed in our group policy. So this time we're going to check the if our printing is working. So we can have here our test print. Okay, so once there is a reply from our client to the server, meron po ditong message na error. Bakit error? Kasi we didn't have the physical printer. That is why the reply of our server is error. We're going to print this one. Then we're going to check if the printing is. So as you can see guys, the printer here is not working. So we're going to find the printer in the directory because kanina na-list po natin siya in the directory. So as you can see guys, we have already our Dell 1103. Then we're going to okay this one connecting to Dell server.local, which is our server, the name of our server. So as you can see guys, we're going to apply this one. We're going to print and there is a reply from our server. Okay, another one for us to test our printing. Okay, check natin. Okay, so yan po guys ang printer management, how to printer, deploy printer within the domain. So sana po guys, marami kayong natutunan for the printer deployment and tips and tricks for Windows Server 2000.